You take the two guys fighting for 16 in the East, and you say, fuck you, you're both out, and then you make Michigan and Tulsa get in. Right?
That's fair.
Doesn't that make sense?
It works for me. Number 3, West Virginia. Playing against Stephen F. Austin.
Oh, yeah. They're regular now.
Is that really what it is? Stephen F. Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've been to the tournament before.
Good.
Number 7, Wisconsin. Going against Pittsburgh. Number 10 seed. And then number 2 is Xavier. Going up against Weber State. Nothing really controversial in that one, aside from Kentucky being all up in arms.
Yeah.
And then in the West, we have our last playing game, playing against Oregon, whoever wins that one. And then St. Joe's against Cincinnati, Baylor, Yale, Duke, UNC, and W. I think it's Wilmington or something like that. Wilmington. Number 6, Texas, UNI. Texas A&M after that versus Green Bay, not the Packers.
Oh. Aaron Rodgers just putting up fucking Hail Marys all day.
All day. Oregon State, VCU, Oklahoma, and CSU Bakersfield. And we head over to the Midwest in Chicago. Virginia, Hampton, Texas Tech, Butler, Purdue, Little Rock, Iowa State, Iona, Seton Hall, Gonzaga, Utah, Fresno State, Dayton, and Syracuse, Michigan State, and Middle Tennessee.
I just like saying Gonzaga.
Gonzaga. They like to call them the Zags.
Of course they do.
So that's your full bracket.
Sweet.
Should be a good time. I think there's gonna be a lot of upsets this year.
Yeah, because there isn't, again,
There's no real
strong team.
There's been a few people who have UNC losing in the second round.
I know, right?
So that's kind of scary.
When you sent me that image, I'm like, that guy's an idiot.
that guy's an enemy. So, but yeah, I wouldn't pick don't pick all upsets, but pick a lot of upsets. That's my advice.
But since you know nothing about college ball, Chris, you can just do whatever you want.
I'm going to do whatever I want.
Do whatever you want. Be a good time. So for those of you listening, you can go to the Scotch Sporting website. I have posted a post there today saying, this is how you do it.
This is how you do it.
Yeah,
I don't think that's how the song goes.
You can register on the website and then log in, click on My Brackets, select your bracket, fill it out. If you had played before, you might see your bracket already filled out. Don't worry, just fill it out again. Something went a little wonky. And I didn't feel like fixing it today. So that's pretty much the NCAA
Cool.
basketball bracket. Not much to it.
Exciting.
Bigger news.
You know what? Let me just throw this out there. I'm going to watch some games this year.
Good. They're exciting.
I'm going to watch, because then you guys have been telling me, like, it's good basketball.
It's great.
Like, because the NBA is okay sometimes. In the playoffs, I don't mind NBA. But yeah, I'll check it out. I'm going to watch some games. If you guys if you guys see games that you're like, this is one you should watch, let me know, so that way...
You should watch...
All of
them, okay.
If you had to pick a couple, I would watch 8 or 9s.
Yeah.
7 and 10s.
Okay.
And 5s and 12s.
Yeah. Okay. Because those are the ones that are going to be close?
Those are going to be they're going to be the most likely to be upset.
Okay.
And that's when it gets really exciting.
Good.
Sometimes you get the random 14 who beats a 3.
It's very rare, but...
Yeah. Always look for that games, because they'll have like the ticker on the top or the bottom where they have it. And you can see the scores, and I would just tune whatever the closest games are.
All right.
And if CBS Online offers you the ability to watch every single game, you just click on it for free.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
CBS.
Even here?
Even here, yeah.
Yeah, CBSSports.com.
Okay, cool.
I remember I was overseas during one March break in Cambodia, and I was watching through Wi-Fi
Nice.
in a hotel room.
Yeah.
That
All right.
boy, Cambodia.
Bird.
Way to be.
Let's move on to the Nuffle.
The Nuffle.
The Nuffle. The
Can we
NFL.
not? Could we skip this?
We got to talk about
Are you
it.
sure?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So, I guess we haven't talked since, because last week it was before.
So
Yeah.
so last week we talked, and it was right after, like it was the day.
The free agency was that day.
Free
we did the
agency was
podcast.
that day, and Peyton had just announced his retirement last Monday.
Yeah. We
So-
talked about that.
Wednesday was the official.
Wednesday, we lost Osweiler to the Texans.
Yeah.
Right.
And by we, I mean the Broncos.
So take a drink.
Take a drink.
Take 2 drinks, because there's
Take
going to be a
couple.
lot of wheeze here.
There's going to be a lot of wheeze. So we've lost Manning
Mm-hmm.
and Osweiler, and I had to look up who the other guy was.
The third string
The
quarterback.
third string quarterback.
It starts with a T.
It starts with a T, and I don't even remember his
Yeah.
name.
So okay, let's just start with Osweiler.
Mm-hmm.
So he started 7 games.
Yeah.
He won 5.
Mm-hmm.
He looked good.
Mm-hmm.
But did he look 4 years, 18 million a season good?
Have you seen the Texans quarterbacks lately?
I
But
don't
no.
care. What I'm asking you is, does he look 4-year, $18 million per season good?
No,
because-
but here's the problem though.
What?
Because of the lack of quality arms out there.
I know.
That's
Oh,
why
I know.
Bradford got his contract. That's why.
I know.
yeah.
No, I get it. And I mean, Fitzmagic's still out there.
Yeah, but he's
Who?
again likely going to re-sign with the Jets because
Apparently, the Broncos are interested.
in Fitzpatrick. I said last week that if
He's
why not
probably
Fitzpatrick, the game manager.
he's
I
the
read-
best
I read today.
option. He's the best option out there.
Yeah.
And I still, I mean, okay, so big news, obviously. The Broncos trade next year, second round pick?
It's a conditional. Yeah.
It's conditional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's conditional.
For Mark Sanchez, Mr.
Mark.
Buttfumble himself.
Himself.
Remember when he was eating the hot dog on the sidelines?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you remember when him and Nick Foles were discussing the chicken tenders at
Yep.
the stadium and how good they are? This
That's
is
quarterback.
now the top, on the depth chart quarterback that the Broncos have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Eating a hot dog on the sidelines. I mean, when you're hungry,
Yeah.
but go into the tunnel and eat the hot dog.
Now the public or cameras.
Right? There's 1,000 cameras.
Yeah.
Literally.
You're the quarterback. You're not the kicker.
Right.
You're the quarterback.
And you know what? Even if the kicker did it, the camera would catch it. So you need to go into the go down the tunnel and they'll be like, oh shit, maybe he's hurt. And then you go in, you eat your hot dog, you come back out, and then you pretend like you're like rubbing your leg. Like you just got some work done on your leg.
It's like
Whatever.
It's like mustard on his cheek. Is that mustard?
It's like in the Replacements when he's smoking on the field, and they're like, John Madden's like, is he smoking on the field? Summerall's like, I don't think so. So I don't know. I'm sure Tyler, who's gone away from the microphone, feels the same way I do.
Yeah.
That this is not like Sanchez is going to be our starter.
And the other problem is that you're not coming back with that same defense. You've lost Jackson and Trevathan,
Trevathan, yeah.
right? Those are 2 huge pieces of that defense.
Yep. But, I mean,
The
You're-
Raiders
no.
got better. The Chiefs are pretty much intact from last year. Minus
Right.
that 1-5 run, like they could potentially be a 12-13 win team.
or they could go 1-5 again,
Oh, they go 1-5 again, yeah.
right? Like,
We'll have another 12 wins.
which
11
team?
wins.
Which team are they?
I think they're the.
They're the latter half of the season team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
didn't-
that 1-5 start, it was fluke because they lost a couple of close games by random, like that the Broncos game for one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I guess. But I still think that I'm glad they didn't overpay for Osweiler
Yeah.
because that contract. I mean, yes, he looked good in those games, but is he? I don't think he's worth $18 million a season.
No.
So they're just being smart and being like, well, go get your money somewhere else. If you're gonna get money, go get it. But we're not gonna give it to you.
A lot of teams in the past have made mistakes on offering that type of contract to players, quarterbacks who are unproven.
Right.
Flynn comes to mind for Seattle.
Yep.
We get the start because Russell Wilson won the job out of camp.
Right.
They had Matt Castle in Kansas City. Mm-hmm. Same thing. So this could be the same thing with those two.
Yep. So and I mean, who knows? Like maybe Mark Sanchez is the answer.
Just to throw interceptions. If he can go throw for 60%.
Hang on. How many interceptions did fucking Peyton Manning throw last year?
Exactly.
Right?
Just don't throw the ball away. Be a game manager.
Right. Still won the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning throwing like the most amount of fucking he had the most in the season, like in the whole season, right?
I think so.
And he missed 6 games.
Yeah. He threw 17 before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Or officially got hurt. I left the game. And the other thing is you might not even have your other running back coming back.
Yeah.
Because you have to match that offer sheet from the Dolphins, I think it was, right?
Yeah.
C.J. Anderson.
So we'll see what happens. But I mean, I still don't think that this is he's not intended to be the starter.
I saw a quote from Sanchez today.
Yeah.
It said, "I am not married. I don't have kids. I want to play football and win."
Okay, so he says he's dedicated then. All right.
Well, that's good.
Or again, I can say John Elway comes out of retirement. Just
I saw on NFL memes they posted a picture of Elway signing Uncle Rico.
I saw that.
Because he could throw the football over the Rocky Mountains.
How good is that?
I mean, we practically did sign Uncle Rico, didn't we?
Right? How good is that's so funny.
And here's the thing. This is the first time a Super Bowl winning team has returned the next season losing both their starting and their backup since the 2000 Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy.
Another team that won on purely its defense, not its quarterback.
Yeah. It's okay, though.
Yeah. Trent Dilfer has a ring. Dan Marino does not.
Crazy. Crazy. Can we talk about one other thing that's NFL but might pertain to the CFL?
Sure.
So, Manziel cleared waivers.
Surprise.
So nobody wants to sign.
Not the Cowboys.
Nobody wants Manziel on a rookie contract.
Yeah.
You think, does it get any cheaper than a rookie contract?
No, it doesn't.
No, it really
Okay, and because you get that 5th season as an option, like a team option.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, Johnny.
nobody's taking a chance.
No.
So guess who has his negotiation rights in the CFL?
The Ticats?
They sure do.
Oh, God.
So,
Oh, could you imagine?
Ken Austin was interviewed today, and they asked him. Obviously, they said, what's the likelihood? And Ken's like, the way he put it, he's like, a lot of boxes have to be checked off before this whatever happened. Yeah. And they're like, well, let's take all the off the field stuff. Like, wouldn't he be great in the CFL? And it's like, he's a great athlete and all this other stuff, and he'd be great in the CFL, but well, I don't think we have enough bars in Hamilton for him.
He'd be in Vegas all the time anyway.
No, he wouldn't be making that kind of money to be able to go to Vegas. He'd be in Niagara Falls
and move on to Augusta Street. Yeah.
Hess Village.
He could make it to Niagara Falls as long as he goes before 10 o'clock. He'll be fine.
Yeah, that's right. Because nothing's open after 10.
Especially if he wants a nice steak.
Yeah, especially if you want to go to Copacabana.
Casinos there, I think they offer alcohol around the clock.
I don't think around the clock. I think they still have to abide by the...
Do they really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think they do. Should we go to the casino at 10 in the morning and ask?
Hey, give me a beer.
I would like a beer, please. Vodka water.
Yeah.
I will have a gin and tonic.
Bacardi and cola, do it.
Do it. Yeah,
else
so
got?
Manziel waved.
Man.
So, oh my god. And not that anybody in this room really cares, but Gronk and Brady are in Pat's nation until 2019.
No, yeah, I don't care.
Well, and isn't Brady's contract like super front loaded?
Yeah, it's a lot of guaranteed money,
Yeah.
and yeah. So they say they revamped his contract to support the team in the long run.
Yeah. Well, because they got rid of 2 wide receivers.
Right.
Who did they get rid of?
LaFell
Yeah.
and I don't know who the other guy was.
It was
Wasn't
some.
a big name. Yeah.
Nobody important.
They didn't
No.
really have any big name wide receivers. Really, it was all
Well, LaFell was the guy. He was supposed to be the guy.
supposed to be
Coming
the
from
guy,
Detroit,
but he
yeah.
never was the guy.
No.
They should have got Megatron. Maybe he wouldn't have retired.
And you know what? There's talks that, maybe,
He comes out of retirement.
yeah,
as
to play
Pat.
for the Pats.
Okay, so what's the rule on that?
To come out of retirement, I don't think there is a rule.
No,
so-
because he still has that contract, though, no?
Right. So if I retire, what happens to my contract? Obviously, it's void.
Well, I guess it depends on, because
Depends on what's in the contract.
here's the thing in the NHL. This is hilarious. I just found this out like a week ago. Chris Pronger is still technically being paid
How?
because when he signed his contract, he was part of that 35 plus rule.
Sure.
So when he was with Philadelphia, he signed that contract. His contract is now being paid through Arizona.
Okay.
People don't know. Chris Pronger was traded to the Arizona Coyotes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This I did not know.
What?
Right? Because I was looking up like last team players have played for that you wouldn't think of,
Right.
and so I was like, yeah, Chris Pronger. Yeah, you would think he played for the Blues, played
Yeah.
for the Ducks, and that 1 year with Edmonton, and I think he actually went to Philadelphia. I think that was it. So I looked it up, like, okay, he's not in Philadelphia anymore. Where the hell is he? And I found the trade, like, traded to freaking Arizona with Nicholas Grossman. What the hell?
What?
And he's in the Hall
Crazy.
of Fame.
She's in the Hall of Fame and still being paid.
It would cheap for cap reasons. It's cheaper for him to stay on the books as opposed to because then they can put him on long-term injured reserve, which doesn't doesn't take any cap space. But if he retires, that cap hit stays on the books. So that's why he
Weird.
didn't retire when he was with the Flyers. To give them cap relief, he stayed on long-term injured reserve, but
Wow.
not retire.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he was really helping out the team. Then.
Yeah.
So okay. So obviously that's NHL, so it's different than and it doesn't really answer the question.
Yeah. I just when you talk about that, I just thought
Right. No, it's
Yeah.
very, very interesting. But can he just come out of retirement and say, "Oh, I'm going to play for the Patriots now"?
I think so because
I
once
know-
he retires, I think the NFL voids his contract because he's not getting paid.
Right.
So thus he's technically a free agent, right?
See,
I don't know
So-
if the NFL has like some sort of grace rule, like grace period rule.
So when Brett Favre was done with the Pack
Right.
in
Oh, for example,
2007,
let's see, yeah.
okay, he came back with the Jets
Mm-hmm.
in 2008. I'm gonna try and find his contract.
The contract
was
status.
it the Jets first and then the Vikings? I thought it was
Yeah.
the Vikings and the Jets.
No, the Jets
The
is
other
when
way.
he sent the dong pick.
Right, and then he went to the Vikings after that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought the Vikings was first.
People forget he was drafted by the Falcons too.
Did he
Team of,
refuse?
Deion Sanders.
Did he refuse to play there?
No, he played 6 games there.
Really?
Traded after his rookie season.
I did not know that.
Him and Deion Sanders were roommates in his first year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Neon Dion.
Yeah. Prime time.
Okay.
What's the status on that contract there?
Estimated career earnings.
That's not it.
It's
No, but they don't have. They only have his contract from 09 to 10 here for the Vikings on this site.
Now, because he retired, and then he said, "Oh wait, I don't want to retire," and the Packers are like, "Well, you're not playing here."
Yeah, because we've already told Aaron Rodgers he's got the reins. We're preparing with Aaron Rodgers in mind as a starter, not you.
Right.
And Aaron Rodgers has been waiting for 4 years, so it's about time we, give him the starting job.
I think that was a good decision.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they definitely made the right decision.
Yeah.
What good luck to go from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers? You know what I mean? Like to have
Rodgers fell in that draft because that year it was whether Alex Smith was going to go number one or Aaron Rodgers was going to go number one for San Fran.
Man.
And instead of thinking of the local boy in Aaron Rodgers, they went with it. And then he just kept falling in draft because no one else needed a quarterback.
How badly do you hate that right now?
Well, we have neither Alex Smith or Aaron Rodgers, so
Right, but you could have Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, so in 2001,
yeah.
March 1st, 2001, Brett Favre signed a contract extension,
Yeah.
which was technically a 10-year contract extension.
Okay.
So that would have put him
2011.
2011.
Yeah.
But he retired from Green Bay
Yeah.
in 2007
Okay.
and then played until 2011.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
but for different teams. So it's clearly you retire,
When you retire,
your contract's gone, and
and the NFL is all about not guaranteed contracts either, so that would make sense.
Yep.
Right, but I mean,
Like the Donovan McNabb when he signed the extension with Washington, and then at the end of the season they're like, "Nope, we don't want you."
So anybody can just go up. You know what? I'm just gonna retire.
Yeah.
so
And then
he
come back the next year.
so potentially Calvin Johnson could do this.
yes.
Yes. Yeah.
It's awful. But good for him. Go get yours.
Fucking crazy.
Oh man, imagine them with that. Imagine the Patriots with No?
Nah. Still need defense to win.
Rather
Yeah.
than just throwing up 60 points a game.
They could put up 60
If you have a
points.
defense that can stop that.
They just only have to not allow 59 points.
Here's the thing: it's so easy to beat the Patriots, but it's hard to do it. Just have a consistent pass rush. Disrupt Brady.
Yeah, look at
it.
Von Miller.
Yeah.
Von Miller and
DeMarcus Ware.
DeMarcus Ware just fucking eating Tom Brady for breakfast.
For breakfast.
God, I loved that game. I loved every minute of that game.
That was like amazing.
See, Tyler, you ended up going out, didn't you? You had to like.
I missed the fourth quarter.
So
I saw the rest.
I just can't imagine having to watch that with Katie.
Yeah,
Like, because you can't celebrate, right?
You have to hold everything.
You have to just be like, you just be like, just like under your breath.
yeah, it's
But
kind of,
But she doesn't hold anything back on you, though.
no. Well,
Right?
See, Mark,
don't
this is the subtlety of
Marriage.
yes, they're allowed to do and say,
Yeah.
and you have to just kind of whatever, and then just in your head you're like, yes, fucking
Boom in your
yes,
face.
fucking yes.
Face.
Every time Tom Brady's on the ground, you're like, fucking yes,
you just gotta sit
Oh,
on your
man.
hand.
get him in the nuts. Get him in
I
the
remember the
nuts.
one Super Bowl party we had here at Cowbell. I think Jen brought it. It was the first time the Giants played the Patriots. I had my Giants hoodie on.
Yeah.
And every time Brady got sacked, I just yelled, "Ring that bell!" out loud.
And Katie didn't kick you out.
No, she didn't.
I'm surprised.
shocked.
It was probably pretty close to, though. Oh, dear. Is there anything else we would like to discuss during, in the world of sports this week?
Oh, the NFL. Oh, one more thing. Martavis Bryant might be facing a 1-year suspension for, again, marijuana.
Gotta stop
NFL
smoking that pot, man. Hey, man, he'll beat your wife. 2 games.
Yeah.
Smoke a
marijuana?
joint.
Nope.
You're gone for a year.
The fuck out. Oh, my
What
God.
about Johnny Manziel? Like,
Exactly right.
drunk all the time, no problem.
No problem. Wait, you smoked weed? Nope.
Nope, fuck you.
Bye-bye.
Fuck you. Pot's the worst.
Oh.
Unless you're a Denver Bronco, then
Right.
it's legal.
So
I still don't think because they're held to the
No,
code
it's
of conduct.
NFL.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying because in Colorado. Anyway, whatever.
Whatever.
It was a joke.
Oh.
The Raptors lost tonight
Boo.
by 2.
They always lose to the Bulls.
Always lose to the Bulls.
Doesn't matter what the Bulls' record is.
No,
They always lose to the Bulls.
sucks.
And lately, it's been their perimeter defense that's been a bit suspect. Like, they're allowing 100
Suspect?
points per game now, like the last couple I've watched. I mean, the Miami game went to overtime, so
yeah,
Not
and
fair.
then they won by like 12 points,
that was 112-104, I think. Final score, yeah.
8 points. Sorry,
You mean
2 baskets.
It went from an 8-point win to a 12-point win.
It's not that big a deal.
It is for point spread purposes.
Oh, everything comes down to point spread. And betting.
Everything comes down to
That's
the
all Mark cares about is betting.
God damn it! All right, well,
No hockey? No one's talking about hockey?
I haven't watched any hockey.
No?
Sharks beat the Caps. 2
Ooh,
nights
that's
ago.
huge.
Yeah, and it was 5-2. So Sharks are looking good, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, but remember how when the season started, the Ducks were like shit?
I know.
Like absolute shit,
I
and
know.
now they're leading the division.
Yep. That's okay.
It's what an 82 game season can do.
Slow and steady wins the race, right? Right.
Yep. Don't worry. Fuck the Ducks. I fucking hate those pieces of shit.
Tell us how you really
Oh man, Corey Perry's such a piece of shit. Oh. Like
Actually, Katie was the one who knows Corey Perry, right?
Yeah, trained him.
yeah.
In London.
Yeah.
and she can vouch for it, right?
Yeah, she wasn't too impressed with him when
Yeah.
he tried to pick her up, I think it was.
Yeah.
See, there you go. He's like, "Do you know who I am? Fuck Corey Perry." She's like, "I don't give a fuck."
Yes, I know you're a London night.
Yeah.
A lot of them come through here.
That was, I think, her actual.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hockey player. You can. Yeah. Okay. Oh dear.
But the Leafs won, shockingly. 1-0
Oh, that's right.
with Bernier in net.
Crazy.
No less.
Over the Red Wings.
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing. Even if the Leafs finish dead last, they're not guaranteed the first overall pick. In fact, there's a 20% chance that they get the first overall pick, which I still think is a shitty percentage for finishing dead last.
Yeah, but like, look at the fucking Oilers.
I know.
Horseshoes up their ass.
Speaking of which, do you guys remember the last time they made the playoffs?
No.
Who? The Leafs?
No, the Oilers.
Oh, the Oilers? 2003?
No. Was it 2003? Is that when they played against the Hurricanes for the Stanley Cup?
I was gonna say, was that their?
Oh
epic-
no, it was
epic
like
run?
2005.
It's 2006, isn't it?
Maybe, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that was last time they went to the Cup Finals, and that was also last year that Pronger was there and then
Right.
left.
He was only there that one season.
The one that season. And what's hilarious is I remember seeing a sign someone had put up. You know how the Oilers haven't made the playoffs in forever. One sign said, "I miss getting beat by the Dallas Stars in the playoffs,"
Huh.
because they lost them like I think 5 straight years.
Yeah.
Like they won the first time they played against each other when Tom Marchant had that breakaway in overtime, Game 7, against Andy Moog, I believe it was, who was in net at the time. And then the next 4 meetings in the playoffs, it was just Dallas wins, Dallas wins, Dallas wins.
Crazy.
So crazy.
And so, yeah, so the Leafs could potentially pick 4th overall because the first 3 picks are all lottery based.
Oh, you're saying... Wait, hold on. What are you saying?
I'm saying the Leafs could pick 4th overall
Okay.
because the first 3 picks are all lottery based. So
Well, there you
even
go.
Montreal, if they finish out the playoffs, they could potentially win the top pick.
I would love it. Would love it if Montreal won it.
That would be hilarious. Just a big.
But we all know it's going to be
fuck
Edmonton.
you.
Of course it is.
Such a waste.
They need a defender.
Do something smart. Trade that pick down and get 2 solid defensemen. Maybe a goalie.
Well, you know, you never. Yeah. All right, I think we're done for this week.
Yeah.
So remember to go to our website, scotchboarding.com, sign up for the NCAA March Madness pool. Fill out your bracket before noon on Thursday, because that's when the games start. That's when it's closing.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah, no baseball talk either, right?
It's preseason.
Preseason.
Still, though.
It's
Lots of
preseason.
speculations.
It's
I can go on,
preseason.
but
It's
you guys aren't paying attention to baseball whatsoever.
It's
Not at all. See you in a month.
All right. It's not even that. It's not even that far away. It's like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
There you
So thanks for listening to Scotch Boarding. See you later. Bye.
go. Tell me when you're ready.
I am ready and I am recording.
Beautiful.